All right, so we're back, and just open this up here, guys. We'll start off with the Speed Engineering torque arm and the relocation bracket. So, my initial thoughts on this is it is a really good quality. Seems to have lots of durability, well made, well built. Hold up here so you guys can see this. But yeah, so this just goes over top of your drive shaft and then mounts to the body. And also with Speed Engineering, I did notice they happen to give you all of your brackets, your bushings are polyurethane as well, and new bolts, make everything nice and pretty. So there it is, guys, just so you can see. That's the package it comes with. And also we have over here is an adjustable torque arm, so we can do adjustments on this as well, and you never know when you have to. So anyway, just thought I would share this with you guys. I'm super excited to get this installed because this is part of the last bit that's holding me up from doing this, as well as the rack and pinion, but we will unbox that next, and stay tuned. Alright guys, we're back, and we're just about to open up the next box, and it's the rack and pinion for the LS1 conversion. So yeah, let's open it up and see what we got. We have lots and lots of paper. Alright, so I ended up buying this from a car that had rear end damage. Saved a few bucks on the build process and should do the trick. So this one here came off of a 2000 SS Camaro, I believe it was. Still an LS1 4th gen F body. So this thing should work, and it came complete as well and in good shape. So this is why we're using this one, if anybody's wondering. For what we need, this will get the job done. And it has the proper angle that we're looking for it. So yeah, just make the swap that much easier. Sweet. So now we got to get installing this thing. Stay tuned. Now, for anybody wondering, guys, that's a 17 millimeter up here. Whenever we're taking that off, the nut, I like to make sure we put the cotter pin and the nut together, just in a safe place, because most of us can lose that stuff real simple and really easy. So now all we have to do is take out the good old mallet, give it a little whack right here, and this should pop right down into place. Should. I'm not saying it's gonna. There we go. So we got that out. You guys see how that drops down. Take it up so you can have a better picture here. But basically, yeah, this just drops out, pops out. The main thing is when you're changing the rack, you always want to make sure that we measure everything, make sure everything's kind of back in order, back in place the way it should be. And like everything, like I tell you guys, I'm no professional. I do this on my spare time. Also, whoever done this should be smacked upside the head too, because that's not proper. That nut has to come off, and that has to be in between these two rubbers. Yeah, see, look, somebody done it right here. That's the way it should be, right here in between the two rubbers. So I'll have to make that right as well. Stay tuned, and I hope you guys like it. Alright guys, we're back. I just ended up cutting out that bolt. I just thought I'd show you guys what exactly it looks like. just cut the head off of it, you know, so it'll slide out from the bottom. So right now, everything's let go of the rack, so we should be able to give it a couple of hits, pop it out. But yeah, let's give it a try and see what we can do here. Should be able to. When in need, grab the primer. There you go, guys. That's the steering rack removed. Out with the old, and we'll put in the new soon here. Stay tuned and I'll show you the install. Okay guys, we're back, and I'm just going to show you a little comparison about the basically the two racks and the difference in them. One thing when you're installing racks like this, you want to make sure that you keep everything lined up and make sure you keep the same length. You keep your alignment somewhat in check. After doing this, chances are we will need an alignment. Those are the brakes, but has to be done. So I'll flip around and show you here. Okay, so we have this down, and we'll pop that back. To there. Yeah, so you guys can kind of see here the difference in the racks. You can see the lean difference between an LT1 and the rack for the LS1. It has a little more clearance just for the headers and for the mounting brackets, etc. So basically this is what we're at. This is what we have. We just put them down both together side by side, measure the distance, make sure we're still within check, and yeah, we'll pop it back in and go from there. Stay tuned. Now the one issue we have run into with this rack, guys, is this bolt here will come out, no problem at all, lots of clearance. But now with the LS kind of up here in place, we have issues trying to remove this bolt here. As you guys can see, it comes up and it will hit the oil pan. Realistically, you should remove this while you have the K member off. I understood that this rack was going to work with this swap with the hooker mounts, but I guess I was wrong. So yeah, so now we have to cut that bolt as well with a Sawzall or something just to eliminate it, and then we'll run the bolt up from the bottom and just make it a lot easier for future reference. So just be prepared. Here now, basically, we're just going to release this. Actually, we have to take the nut off here first and then give this a couple of whacks, and usually it'll just pop this right out. So stay tuned and we'll check it out. Hey guys, we're back here again at Firebird Garage. I just wanted to give you a little update, let you know some parts came in. Today's kind of a special day because this is going to tie up and finish up the rest of this project. Behind me we should have our LS1 rack and pinion, actually, and then also over here we have a new setup from Speed Engineering. It's for the torque arm and the relocation. So here's an unboxing. Hope you like it. Alright guys, so just a quick update here. We have the power steering pump installed, new pulley on there as well. Just waiting on the belt to come in. The original belt I ordered was a 68 inch. Apparently I need a 66 inch. So yeah, basically the rack and pinion is on. I have the linkage hooked up as well. Yeah, the ICT billet brackets are really good. Everything fit really well for everything. Just gonna see if I can't show you here. Yeah, it's a little dark and hard to see, but down in there we have the new rack, new steering shaft is installed. There's no clearance issues, nothing's hitting. It's been a long time coming, but it's been a long time since the car itself has sat down on the ground. You know, so within the next day or two we should be able to take it out for a test drive. Hopefully the weather holds up for us here. Yeah, and we'll just go and test it and let Holly Terminator do its thing and let it learn. And also show you here, it's very dirty, needs a bath for sure, but we hooked up a new Autometer 5-inch tachometer up here as well, just because we want to check our RPMs and whatnot, just not on the 3.5-inch display. And we also have some new wheels coming for the 95 as well. Some these are Race Star. We're going to put some slicks on them. I got 15 by 10s in the rear, and I think they're 15 by 4 up front. So yeah, stay tuned, and we're going to pop them on, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. And we'll take some test passes once we get the new belt installed tomorrow. Thanks again for watching, guys. Don't forget, click like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and there'll be lots more content coming. I promise. We have lots of cars to work on here and lots of things to do. Thanks again. Bye-bye.